Hey guys, hope everybody is well. I know I'm a little late coming live with you guys. I did want to talk today about the whole carbonation situation going on with Nature Boy and and the members, okay? But I wanted you guys to ride with me while I talk about this because I am going into Wilmington today so that I can give out some Easter candy, even though I don't believe in Easter. I don't celebrate Easter, but I don't believe in dampering other people's feelings and other people's, thoughts on that. And so one of the things that our social club does is we give away candy during Easter. We also do like presents during Christmas and stuff like that for less fortunate children. So we do different things which would help children, or help less fortunate families. And so that is something that I am going to do today. I really enjoy doing stuff like that. So you guys are going to ride with me while I go up there and start that, okay? But let's go ahead and start it. I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera off so you guys can ride with me, okay? Hold on one second. Okay. So welcome to the show. I hope you guys are doing excellent. Let's go ahead and talk about this whole Nature Boy carbonation craziness going on, okay? So the other day, I was listening to a couple of the members, Solar, and there was a couple other ones that were on there that were talking, and there were some females as well. And I wondered if they were actually, in fact, brainwashed, or if they're just simply, um, kind of in this for their own personal gain and their own reasons. Okay. Now, I do think there's both of it to it. I think that, especially for the men, I think there is a little bit of brainwashing as well as some motivation for themselves to just be in this for different reasons. Okay. So, one of the reasons that I think that they're in this is for the fame. Okay. There's a lot of fame around the carbonation. So, he's been doing this for several years. He's been talking about this for a long time, and it's had this thing going on for a long time. So, a lot of people I think that have joined recently, because let's face it, the most of the people that are in this now, if they're still in this, they're in this because they actually want, they want to be in this part. They want to be part of the YouTube fame and part of the Instagram fame and everything that Nature Boy has received over the years. There's been a lot of abuse and a lot of nonsense that has already been published and that's already been made, the public has been made aware of. So, and like I said, the feds have been watching this for a long time, and clearly that's the case. So you can't really say, that people don't know about what's going on and then they're still just joining. And these are young people. So we know these people have access to social media. They have access to, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all of the all the social media, Twitter, everything that Nature Boy and Carbonation has been trending on for the past several years. There's no way that they're not aware of it. So I'm not going to sit, and just go with that theory. But what I can go with is that they definitely like, and they're there for the fame of it, and they're there for the money that more than likely they may be making, or they feel that they have the potential to make. Okay. I also feel like Nature Boy does have, some sense of control over many of them, especially over the women. And I'll say that for a reason, because sex will tend to bring, two people closer. That's just what is going to happen. Okay, no matter what it is, no matter whether it's male or female, 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 male, male, whatever it is, sexual relations with someone is always going to bring, some emotional closeness, especially if then, you produce a child from those relations. Okay, so I do think that the women have a little bit more of a and that, I mean, we could get into the men too, but I'm talking about the women right now. I do think that the women have a sexual relationship with him, and so because of that, they are they can be um, what's the word I'm looking for? It's they can definitely be manipulated by him, and I don't think that would be far fetched to say. I think that a lot of women can be manipulated by men, digmatized in a sense, like they say. Okay, and him being a very sensual and sexual type being, I think that definitely plays a role in how the women react to him and how the women carry themselves with nature boy. So I do think there is some brainwashing going on. I think he uses a lot of the bike model, which a lot of cults use. And there's various things with that. I have a video that I did on the bike model and how cults use the bike model to keep people brainwashed. And what it means is just basic brain information, thought, and emotion control. Okay. And he uses all of those things. He uses all four of those things and then some. And so, yeah, I definitely think, because of that, it is a cult for sure. I definitely think that there is some brainwashing involved, and I think there's a lot of it involved. But I also think that the ones who have recently joined, or the ones who have, joined in the past couple years, I think that they did it for fame. I really do. I don't think it's all brainwashing there because, like I said, there's been a lot of this stuff that has been public. It's not like this information isn't public, you know what I mean, where they can't find out what's been going on with people like Malia and other women who were abused, other women who went through Velvet, another one, you know what I mean? So these are well-known members of Carbon Nation or, former members of Carbon Nation. The girl Seven is the actual singer, you know what I mean? So it's not like these aren't known people. Um, who have been in this situation with him and have actually gone through physical abuse, emotional, mental abuse, and it has been well documented and put out there. So, yeah, I definitely think that the ones who have recently joined, like I said, are in it for fame. Um, and you could tell by the way they're talking. A lot of them are saying that especially the females, are saying that they're just acting. They're just doing this for acting. So there you have it. It's all a whole bunch of gimmicks and a bunch of bullshit. But unfortunately, those gimmicks and stuff kind of turned into some reality for some of these people. And some of these women were really abused, and some of these men were really abused, and really went through some real shit. And now this man is really facing real charges out here. So let me know what y'all think in the comment sections, whether or not he actually deserves the charges that he has. Do you guys think that the charges are inflated? Or do you think that the charges are real? Me, I don't know. I think that, reality has hit the God. He can no longer say that he's God because I ain't never seen God this afraid. Like, this man knows he is really, really facing some shit. Okay. I don't know how he thought, I don't know if it was, the people around him or if I can't say. All I can say is how he thought he was going to be able to get away with that kind of stuff for this long and then some. Just absolutely amazes me. That amazes me that, he really thought that he was going to continue to just get away with this kind of behavior. Like, I don't understand. I'm gonna try to read some of y'all comments, but actually I'm driving. I prefer not to do that. So I'm actually going to read them later. But I do appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm going to enjoy my Sunday. And like I said, I always give back to the community. Make sure that you're doing stuff like that as you're, doing things, positive things in life. Things like that always provide a space in the earth for you to be able to get back and pull energy from. Okay, so always plant little seeds and different things in the earth that you're giving back to the people, even if it's something that you don't necessarily believe in, quote unquote. if it's not hurting anyone, and especially if it's protecting and loving children, those are particular things that you want to do, which give back to the earth and which automatically stores certain riches and things in the earth for yourself and your family for generations to come. All right, so I will talk to you guys later, and I appreciate you guys tuning in. And peace, guys. Thank you guys for watching.
Let's make a home, we make a home. I don't wanna go if you ain't with me. I don't wanna go if you ain't with me. Let's make a home, we make a home. I don't wanna go if you ain't with me. Dollar maker, dollar maker. Dollar maker.